Hey there, Andrew, C1D Paintball. You just watched a few seconds of footage, as noted, captured October 28th, 2023 at Warzone, Paintball, and Rego. It is the base map, which I referred to most commonly in the last couple of years as the town, but it's actually called the base, so I'm transitioning into that. There are changes being made to this map. It's a field. I know it's a field. I already got Thomas saying, Andrew, it's a field, it's not a map. I think you know what I mean. It's the primary field / map. When you drive to the facility, you see it there, and it's been there for many years. It's been set up in many different ways. It changes and evolves, and it's evolved and changed again. We're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna show you what's different. This is part of a bigger series, so to speak, that in the past 3 years since we've become members of the field, the continuous improvement of upgrading fields and even adding new fields. So this is about an upgrade which is just starting. Well, it's a gradual thing, but it's going to be more in effect for 2024 season. And I just want to do a little preview, especially, you know, with winter coming up, even though a lot of us do still play indoors during the winter. I just thought it would be neat for those of us who play at this field, and it's going to be months before we go because of the snow, what we have to look forward to in 2024. So I put my glasses on so I can see, put the headphones on, extra geekiness, even though I'm just listening to me walking around in it. But let's go through that footage again here. So I'll just get ready and we can talk about it. This is, you can see up on top. You want to be looking on top in this. I'm looking around starting from the northwest corner of the map. Keep your eyes on top there. Very important. Well, see something new? The veterans might see something new there. I'm standing on the second floor of the main building on the west side looking out. Look at the top floor. Yeah, we got changes. Now I'm going to actually hit some buttons here. Take this off. Keep my glasses on because I'm going to look at my screen here. Take them off for now. I'm dynamic, like this map. Let's have an overview of the layout of the field to date. This is how it is up to October, let's say November 2023, because they're still working on it, the layout of it. Map works really well, but you notice on the left side, there is, well actually it says a number 2. Everywhere it says a 2, that means it's 2 floors. The reality is, however, you can only access the stuff on the west side, this building. Now, with the new things they're doing, you will be able to access, starting next year when they finish this area, all these areas. So we're gonna go through this, as this is a massive change on the field / map. Sorry, Thomas, but it is a big change on it. So we're gonna go through a few things here. And what I'll do is, as I talk here and discuss it, I'm going to on the mini map. I'm going to show I'm going to show first of all a picture of what we're looking at, and on the mini map it'll show like the vantage point where you're looking at it from. All right, so this first one, it's where the video started off. You see on top of a container, it looks like a roof's coming up. There is a barrier. It's going right here on the field. So for the west side of the field, you've already got a second floor. Now, there's a catwalk that's going to be added here, and to give you access to the second floor, so to give you quite a view over the middle of the field and the opposite side where the enemies spawn at. This is the west side. We'd be looking at the east side where the enemies spawn at. So that's good for that side. That's big for that side. Now, the main thing is the other side, because although there's containers and double stacked even, when you look at a number 2 on a map, that's not this year's map. You can't really go on top, but now you can go all on this area. So we're going to start with this shot first. There's 2 areas you see on this. On the left, you see this open area on top, but it's this container on top. So there's going to be a catwalk joining this blue container to that area on top. They're going to add some walls in that for you, but that's going to be 2 floors up. Now, The next one, and actually, if you look on the right, you'll see on the right of the blue container, well, there's a structure in place there already. They're well into it there. A covered area. I think the area on the left's going to be covered, but for now, this one on the right is covered for now. And actually, this is a view from the back. I'm looking from here. If you look on the map, that is the stairwell going up to this area here. You can actually see the blue container, which is here on the mini map. So the stairwell frame is going up there. This is actually a picture of the side of this container here. And you can actually see he's cut the door. He's cut the frame for it, where a catwalk is going to go across to this south container here. So work being done on that. There's another view, if you're standing here on the field, of that main midsection of the second level on the east side. You can already see there's like for iron framework for a wall to keep it from falling over, the framework for the roof. Probably going to be solid wall there. It wouldn't be fair because the west side, its barriers on the main building. I mean, there's a window, so you've got stuff covering the lower half. I'm sure they're going to put some of that there. This is the view from the second floor of the west side. So we're going to just take a look here. You can see that mid area they're already working on. So the framework's already here. We've already pointed out the north container that's going to have an area going to it. The catwalk to it is going to go here. There's the blue container. Now there's the red container on the south. Now here's the catwalk to the south area. Now there's a red container on this side, but it's in the back. It's the white container here that is going to be have access to the second floor there. So that's important. Just another view of it. This shows more of the north side. So if you haven't played here before, or if you have, you'll know that when you're looking out this window, the second floor of the west side, you're in play, but the enemy couldn't go on any of the top here. You're looking at the field towards the bottom. That's going to change. That's going to be big. Next picture here. Once again, I'm leaning out that second floor looking. That is, I'm staring out at this area here on my side. That's going to have an additional second layer on it, second level, sorry. Looking down just to the main field here. Kind of a panoramic view of the whole area. You can actually see the area they're adding on to the west side, which is here. And of course that whole area on the other side. It's a panoramic view, so it's a bit distorted on it, but it gives you an idea. This is something else. I want to say this addition of two floors like this on both sides is going to be huge. Now on the map we're going to look here, the stairs going up to that second floor on the east side. We've already shown you the one stairwell here. There's going to be another stairwell here. So those are the two stairwells that go up. And now, if you're wondering on the west side, is there any additional stairwells going up? You've already got 4 entrances to the main building where you can go upstairs once you're in the building securely to get to the second floor. I don't think they're going to add one to the back there. Maybe they do, but it's really not needed. Now, let's focus in on this picture of Connor as we're checking out the field on the 28th. On the distance, there's an area over here. I want you to look at that. Because once this new area is done, the second floor, this area in the back, and you can see even from a different angle, way back here, but the best angle is right here. This whole area back here with the tractor, there's a vehicle there, a couple of big blocks. Well, next year, they're going to continue adding to the field. They're going to add finish the second level here everywhere. And they're going to take another phase and extend up into that area. So roughly we're going to expand the map. Let's expand the map here. So it is going to go even further, this map field slash, I know Thomas is just cringing watching this. Now there is a bit of to the right on the picture, which is the east side if you're looking at this. It is east of the road. There is a lot of rocks, slight mountainous, rocky area, incline up with trees. So while everything's open on the left, on the right here, It's not as open, but they're going to level out a little bit. They're going to do something to make both sides of that road in play. Obviously, there's going to be more area on the left, but there's going to be a little bit on the right. So they are expanding this a lot. And look, the base town map, it's the first thing you see when you get to the field. It's kind of their signature field to a certain degree, because boom, it's right there when you get there. By adding this second level on both sides, it really makes it a lot better. By the way, this is the map that you usually play on first, because it's obvious it's right there when you get on the field, especially if you're there when it opens. That it's the first field you practice and warm up on. We played there so often, we're not bored of it, but it's like, oh, okay, this is the warm up and all that. And there's many good games that have happened there. But adding this second, without the extension, adding 2 floors on the other side is massive. Really going to make this interesting, not only for team deathmatch, but you can have some interesting bomb scenarios and such. Expanding it even more north, even though most of the expanded area is going to be a little bit more on the one side, you've got all kinds of possibilities. And I'm just, I put these 2 big buildings here that are there right now. This isn't necessarily where it's going to go. You could have this area full of little buildings. They've already got that white vehicle that's already there, by the way, not the tractor, but the white vehicle. That's vehicle doesn't run anymore. That's going to be there too. You could put a whole bunch of buildings there. You could do so much in this area to extend this field. It could be an extra spawn point. Maybe sometimes it's not in play if you're going to concentrate on the midfield. It gives you lots of options. The main thing as a paintball fan, whether you're a member of the field or not, even if you're not a member of the field, you want to see places expanding, growing bigger. And that's what's happening at Warzone, because, you know, if you've been in this hobby for even 2 or 3 years, fields close. A lot of fields close. You want to see positive news about a field. This isn't the only thing they've done at this field, because they added a new map, a new field last year. They're working on this one. They're even expanding it after. There's other work and other new fields / maps at the facility, but that's for another video. I'm just curious, if you play at the field, if you ever played here and you're seeing what's going on, what are your thoughts? Are you happy to see expansion, things being added on? I can't see the scenario where you don't like to see it. They're not as if they're like doing something radical here. They're finishing off what a lot of people thought. It's like with those containers at a second level, but they're doing it. They seem to be doing it right, even expanding it, using every inch of the land they own to make this the most complete paintball experience you can get. So yeah, that's it. I keep babbling on here. Thanks for watching. There'll be other videos about other fields / maps about Warzone paintball. If you've just tripped along this video and you don't know anything about it, look at some of our other videos. Look at the link in the description on Warzone itself, because it is a blast. It is a great place. And as you can see, it's expanding. It's not complacent. They're not sitting on their hands saying, well, you know, people come to us. They're giving you even more reasons to get there. So that's it for this one. There'll be more, especially about, you know, things going on at the field. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, at the end of the day, it's just a